Before you scroll, give me a few minutes. I'm taking you to a city where trains are almost never late, vending machines are on every corner, and neon streets feel like you're walking inside an anime. By the end of this video, you'll know Tokyo's currency, language, vibe, and some crazy history, plus one weird fact at the end that most tourists stand to know. Ready? Let's land in Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo is the capital and biggest city of Japan, sitting on the eastern coast of the main island, Honshu. The currency in your wallet here is the Japanese yen, written as JPY or with the symbol yuan. The main language is Japanese, and while a lot of signs have English, you'll still hear a stream of fast Japanese everywhere, on the trains, in the shops, on the street. The wider Tokyo area has tens of millions of people. It's one of the biggest urban regions in the world, a place that never really switches off. When you first step out of the station, Tokyo doesn't feel like one city. It feels like many different worlds glued together. In Shibuya, you see the famous Shibuya Crossing, thousands of people walking in every direction at once. In Shinjuku, there are giant screens, bright ads, and one of the busiest train stations on earth. In Akihabara, it's anime posters, gaming shops, and electronics everywhere you look. And then in Asakusa, suddenly everything slows down. Traditional houses, lanterns, small shops, and the ancient Sensuji temple. Tokyo is like switching channels on a TV. Every area is a completely different show. But this futuristic city actually started as something much smaller. Tokyo was once called Edo, a castle town that grew into a massive city under the Tokugawa shoguns, Japan's military rulers. Later, the emperor moved here. Edo was renamed Tokyo, which means Eastern Capital, and it became the political heart of Japan. The city was heavily damaged in World War II, but in just a few decades, Tokyo rebuilt and turned into one of the most advanced cities on the planet, a leader in technology, finance, fashion, food, and pop culture. So when you walk here today, you're literally walking through layers of history, samurai, emperors, war, and then bullet trains. Day to day, Tokyo is all about details. The trains are shockingly clean and on time. People queue in neat lines. On the train, almost everyone is quiet, scrolling on their phones, reading manga, or half asleep. You notice small things. People bow instead of shaking hands. Cashier's hand you change with two hands. And there are vending machines for drinks, snacks, even hot coffee in places you don't expect. It's busy, but there's this feeling of organized chaos. You're surrounded by millions of people, yet everything somehow works. Let's say you only had one day in Tokyo. In the morning, you head to Asakusa, small streets, rickshaws, the smell of sweet rice snacks, and the giant red lantern of Sensuji Temple. You draw a fortune paper, maybe get good luck, and watch locals pray. By afternoon, you jump on the subway to Akihabara. Here, every building attacks you with color, anime characters, game arcades, action figures, old retro consoles. If you love tech or Japanese pop culture, this is your playground. As the sun starts to set, you make your way to Shibuya. You stand at the crossing, the light turns green, and suddenly you're in the middle of a moving human river. Go up to an observation deck or a cafe and watch the crossing from above. It's like a time-lapse in real life. At night, maybe you end up in Shinjuku, neon signs everywhere. Tiny bars hidden in narrow alleys, ramen shops where you order from a vending machine and slurp noodles shoulder to shoulder with locals. Before you leave, here's what you need to actually survive Tokyo. You pay in yen. Cards are more common now, but cash still matters, especially at smaller places. A few basic Japanese phrases go a long way. Arigato, thank you. Sumimasen, excuse me, or sorry. Konnichiwa, hello. Keep your voice low on trains. Don't eat while walking in crowded streets. And always look for the little trash bag or bin. Tokyo is clean because people take that seriously. And here's the weird fact I promised you. Deep under Tokyo there's a gigantic underground flood control system that looks like a cathedral for giants. Huge concrete pillars, tunnels, and tanks built to protect the city from floods. While millions of people walk above, this secret underground world is quietly waiting for the next big storm. That's Tokyo in one sentence. Massive, complex, but incredibly well prepared. So that was your mini tour of Tokyo. From history and food to language, money, and daily life. Tell me in the comments, if you could spend just one day here, where would you go first? Shibuya, Asakusa, Akihabara, or Shinjuku? And if you want the same style deep dive on Paris, London, Rome, New York, or Dubai, hit like, subscribe, and drop the city name below. This is the digital passport, making the world feel smaller, one city at a time.